I hooked up with a married woman and caused her divorce. Am I trifling? I, 21 male, have been hooking up with a woman, 32 female, for about 6 months. It started as something casual. We met through a mutual friend at a party, hit it off, and things escalated from there. I knew she was married, but she told me that she was in an unhappy marriage and was planning to leave her husband. She made it sound like the divorce was already a done deal, so I didn't feel guilty about it. I mean, it's kind of her fault for not telling you what was going on, but also she's still married, so why are we messing with her? I don't know. We continued seeing each other mostly late at night or during the time she said her husband was out of town. I'll admit, it was exciting at first. I was young, she was older, and it felt like something out of a movie. But things started getting serious once she began texting me constantly and wanting to spend more time together. Well, she is taking this to a whole nother level at this point. She would vent about how terrible her husband was and how she couldn't wait to be free from him. A few weeks ago, her husband found out about us. He was devastated and immediately filed for a divorce. She called me in tears, blaming me for everything. She said if it weren't for me, her husband wouldn't have left her. I mean, you're the one married to him, lady. Like, what are you talking about? She said if it weren't for me, her husband wouldn't have left her and that now she has nowhere to go and nothing to her name. Sounds like the consequences of your own actions, lady. She even suggested that I should take responsibility for her and help her out since I ruined her life. What? He's 21. What do you expect him to do? And she's the one that freaking cheated on her husband. She has 2 kids, a 10-year-old son and a 7-year-old daughter. She claims that her husband is going to fight for full custody and that it's all my fault and her kids might end up living with him instead of her. She says that because of me, her life is falling apart and her children might grow up without their mother around. Okay, she is guilt tripping you now. She sounds like the problem in the marriage to begin with, to be honest with you. I feel bad about the situation, but I also think it's unfair for her to put all the blame on me. I never forced her to cheat, and I wasn't the one who filed for divorce. I'm also not in a position to support her financially and emotionally. I'm still trying to figure out my own life. So, am I trifling for hooking up with a married woman and causing her divorce, knowing she has kids? Now, ordinarily, I would say, yes, you are trifling for hooking up with a married woman. And while I still think that you are trifling for hooking up with her, she is trifling-er. She's the one in the marriage. She's the one with the commitment. She's the one that knows that she has kids to look out for and to take care of. She shouldn't have been saying that she was going to get a divorce. Maybe you were in the position where you thought she was separated, but I mean, clearly she wasn't separated. The divorce was going nowhere. So overall, you are trifling, but she's trifling-er, if that makes sense.